Green flag. Now, what can Bowman do from the outside?
He's trying to pinch him down. If he gets him loose up off the corner, now look. Got Eric looking to the inside. That's exactly what there. Got him loose again. If he breaks loose one more time, you've got the spot. If not, look, Almirola's already got that fill, or the hole filled. Now you're going to end up third.
Now, if Bowman in the 48 can't get in line, this is going to be a long ride on the outside.
That's the risk of restarting on the outside, is that you don't get a hole. Somebody makes a mistake on the inside, you can capitalize. If not, you got to fight for your spot to get back down.
There's room in front of Logano, but no, Bowman is hanging tough.
Right
now
there.
He gets it.
His spotter was working with him, letting him know how far Logano is. There's still a gap. Give it up. Get in line. You can't afford to be. You don't want to be in that 4th or 5th place, because you know at the closing laps of this heat race, that's where the melee is going to happen.
Logano in the 22 is 5th. That is the final transfer spot to the main event. Noah Gregson.
Yeah, we're going to get around him.
Gregson running 3rd in the 42. He started 6th. And it's his first time in the clash.
You see them all the way down on the rumble strips already. All 4 tires. Alex Bowman is up in the X of the corners.
And we saw that in practice yesterday. They all started above the line. Then they started creeping the left side tires just below it. Today, you are going to see these guys all the way down to those jersey barriers.
There he is.
Inside.
Put the bumper to Gregson. He's underneath of him for 3rd. That's all it takes. He got down there, found that line
Clear.
before Noah Gregson did, and was able to capitalize and take advantage.
And these guys hitting each other like this, they're not necessarily trying to knock somebody out of the way, but you will sit there and consistently you can kind of antagonize them and try to get them to overdrive their car to where you try to make them make the mistake versus you making it for them.
But I like what Justin Haley's doing from the lead. He's letting off the gas early going into the corner so he can roll the corner and be first back to the throttle, get back to the gas before Almirola, and keep the front bumper of that number 10 away from the rear bumper of his Chevy.
I see the tire pressures coming up. You heard Tony talk about it, trying to get some heat, some temperature built in there, letting the pressures come up. Now the 10 car is really coming on strong.
Almirola and Bowman both in position to do what they could not do last year, and that's transfer into the main event here.
Is he going to put the bumper to him, Tony?
Well, I certainly hope so. I'll be selfish on this one, but right now the big thing is don't do anything that's going to take you out of those top 5 spots. He's in a good position in this heat race. Obviously, you would love to get that spot. It's worth 4 more for the start of the main event, but the most important thing is make sure you make the show and don't create a mistake that takes you out of that opportunity.
It'll be 8 to go when they come to the stripe here, and that time Almirola had a snoot full of rear bumper of the 31 down 48. In turns 3 and 4.
Alex Bowman's coming on. You saw that last year. You had cars that would really take off and cars that you know would be good on a long run.
Gregson had a problem in 1 and 2. Logano's pounced and got to the inside of him and now gives him a boot in 3. 4th place may change hands here.
See, he's holding him up.
Leaders. Almirola's there.
Watch this. Maybe is he? Man, I thought Alex Bowman was going to look to the inside, make it 3 wide.
He was definitely looking at it. He just chose not to make that a situation that could jeopardize all 3 of them.
5 to go. It's heating up for the lead and that transfer position.
34, Michael McDowell, 1 spot away from transferring into the feature.
This is really the one that counts. Another reason that counts, Joey Logano is the only one that's guaranteed a provisional. If McDowell is able to knock him out of this position and take that takes the provisional position away from somebody that may need it later on in one of these heat races. There's a lot of drivers and teams that are wanting that 22 to make it.
2 to go. Logano, McDowell, one of them will probably be in the main event, and the other will have to run the 50-lap last chance qualifier. White flag this time, 1 lap.
White flag, 1 to go.
Eric Almirola missed the show last year. He and Alex Bowman are going to 1-2 this first qualifier.